Series, I don't mean to plagiarize anything. It just say by Akuma Sama. If you see this, I'm not trying to plagiarize, just like the picture. So yeah. These two are going to be Naruto siblings, but just imagine them in more Naruto. They look more like a Naruto character. In this one, Naruto gonna have red hair. His brother gonna have black hair. His sister gonna have blonde hair. So this is gonna be because Minato is gonna be half Uchiha. Yeah, he gonna be half Uchiha. So you have red, but and yeah, he gonna be half Uchiha. So Naruto look like the most Uzumakiest out of the group. His sister looked like the most Namikaze of the group, and his brother looked like the most Uchiha of the group. Now, Naruto is still gonna get the half of the Nine Tails. But this time, Naruto is gonna get the good Nine Tails. His sister and brother is gonna get, well, matter of fact, Naruto is gonna get the bad Nine Tails. His sister and his brother is gonna get the good Nine Tails. But why would I give them the good Nine Tails? I don't really know. I'm gonna just say ain't no good or bad Nine Tails. They just get the Nine Tails. Naruto just get 50% of the Nine Tails. No good or bad. It's just gonna be the regular Nine Tails just split in half. And they gonna get 25% apiece. In this one, Minato and Kushina are gonna survive. Cause Tsunade gonna be in the village and she gonna save them. I'm gonna just say that. Alright. Well, no, she's still gonna die. She's still gonna die. Naruto gonna have 50% of the Nine Tails though. He gonna be the most Uzumakiest of the group. All of them gonna be smart. Well, them two are gonna be smart. Both of them are gonna be prodigies. Naruto's not gonna be a prodigy. He gonna be just like in canon, except he has better chakra control. The third Hokage, he's gonna neglect Naruto. He's not gonna give Naruto as much as training he's gonna give them to. He gonna get Anbu to teach them and everything. He did let Naruto have to train on himself. The only thing he taught Naruto was why his sister and brother are treated as heroes. Naruto's not, because he got more than Nine Tails. So yeah, whatever. But Naruto know how to do the transformation jutsu so he can learn things. So he pretty much, when he turned 4, he learned Shadow Clone, Shadow Shuriken, Giant Shuriken technique to make Shurikens bigger, pretty much. He can make a regular clone, but he neglected it. He neglected it to the point so much he always lonely because his sister and brother, they got their own little small house. Naruto's still in the apartment because Hokage said they achieved more than him, different things like that. They like Sasuke level prodigies. The only people who can ever talk to Sasuke and Sasuke friend is his brother and his sister. Anytime anybody see Naruto, he be like, why aren't you like your brother and your sister? Or every time they talk to his brother and his sister, they say, why? I know you can't be related to him. He's so lame and stuff. And Jiraiya and Tsunade actually teach Naruto brother and sister. Jiraiya teach Naruto brother while Tsunade teach Naruto's sister. Naruto's sister got perfect chakra control, and Naruto brother just has a thing for ninjutsu. I'm not gonna make them overpowered, but his sister is gonna be great. She gonna be a great medic, and she gonna have great genjutsu. While Naruto's brother is gonna be great at taijutsu and ninjutsu. But there is gonna be a third person to start teaching them, and that's gonna be Kushina's uncle. I'm gonna say Kushina's uncle. Yeah, Kakashi don't even talk to Naruto. He just teach the other two. So when Kushina's uncle come from well, I'm gonna say that he was in another village when the village got destroyed. So he not that much older. He was like around 12 when Kushina was born. His older brother was Kushina's dad, so he was still alive. He was coming from the Cloud Village because he had to handle a bunch of business. He had to like open shops, and that take years to do. He had to do his groundbreaking stuff. So when Naruto uncle get back, he say all of you should be ashamed of what you're doing to him. He just like them. Except he just like them except he has more nine tails than they do. And then Giants now they said, we don't care. We know you don't want to train him either. And he says, I bet I do. And I'll get him stronger than both of y'all can get them strong. And then they say, we're signing. And he say, don't forget, me and Kakashi's father actually knew each other. And we're two people who are at, if not above, signing level. And then both of them like, you're right, but it don't matter. Naruto and then Jiraiya said, these two are the chosen ones who are destined to save the world. And he said, we'll see about that. And they were triplets, but they didn't look nothing like. And then Naruto was pretty much just looking like. And Naruto was looking like, I finally have someone to teach me. He said, Naruto, I can't really teach you anything except, like, everything. And then Naruto said, really? He said, well, I'm a seal master. I'm a perfect seal master like Jiraiya. I have many, many ninjutsu because I have 4 chakra natures. Then Naruto say, really? I can definitely teach you because I mastered the Uzumaki Taijutsu style. And he said, that's all I need. I don't have that good. I don't have as good chakra control as her, so I don't really care about genjutsu, really. And then he said, well, I can teach you basic genjutsu. Then he said, okay. And he said, you have a stronger body than him, right? And he said, yeah. But then he said, why don't they ever teach you? They said, because they're prodigies and I'm not. And he said, what do they have that you don't? Well, starters, they're very smart. Well, I'm smart. I'm as smart as them. But other than that, And he say, what else? Well, my sister, both of them unlocked their clan's Kekkei Genkai already. My sister unlocked her Swift Release, while my brother, he unlocked the Sharingan from my dad's part of the family. Both of them unlocked the Kekkei Genkais, but that's not the only Kekkei Genkais we can have. They said we can have up to 5 Kekkei Genkais. Well, 4 Kekkei Genkais. We can have the Sharingan, the Rinnegan, Swift Release, and the Uzumaki chains. And he said, oh, I can teach you how to use the Uzumaki chains. And I hope you can either unlock the Rinnegan or the Sharingan. And then he pretty much says, well, yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah. Jack Granddaddy come on and bring the light up.
So he will, by this time they're 8. They don't in the academy yet. So they're about 8 in a couple days. So the academy's already started. Then you say, Naruto, you're not going to the academy. And Naruto said, great, I don't want to go anyway. And he said, okay. And then Naruto, he said, Naruto, what do you want to learn first? And then Naruto said, maybe, okay, so I know I'm going to spend 2 years at least learning, so I'm going to spend at least 2 years learning seals because I want to be a great sealer. I'm going to spend 1 year and then he said, well, Naruto, you don't have to be on the Genin squad. You know you can become a filler Genin. And then you will have about 1 extra year because the Chunin exams won't be holding until another year. Because Hokage says that Genin who will become a Chunin too fast are dying really fast. So he said he needs you to be able to train a little bit more. So you have 5 years, and you say, okay, I need 2 years of training. 2 years for my 2 years for my sealing. 1.5 years for my taijutsu, and 1.5 years for my ninjutsu. And then he would say, great. So he would say, Naruto, let's go ahead and get you into the taijutsu. And he would say, I'm gonna pay someone to teach you something too. And then he would master the Uzumaki Taijutsu in 1 year and 3 months. Then he would say, I still have 3 months left to practice more taijutsu. Then he would say, Might Guy, can you help Naruto unlock the 8 gates? And he would say, okay. Naruto would practice and he would unlock one gate and master that gate. In that 3 months. So Naruto would say, okay, so on to the chakra nature. He puts his chakra into the paper and he had 3 chakra natures. He had lightning, wind, and earth. So for wind, he would have wind bullet, multi-wind bullet, gale palm, great guts jutsu, great breakthrough, wind dragon. Man, but I really don't feel like saying these jutsu, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Great guts jutsu, wind, great breakthrough, wind snake jutsu, wind side jutsu, wind needle jutsu, wind cutter jutsu, and wind fox jutsu. So he basically make a fox, giant fox out of wind, and then attack. Simple as that. So, yeah. So pretty much for lightning, he gonna learn. By the way, his granddad had his uncle, what you call it? Great uncle, I guess you could say, had water, earth, wind, and lightning. So it was perfect. So for lightning, Naruto will learn lightning bullet, multi-lightning bullet, lightning ball, multi-lightning ball, lightning spark, multi-lightning spark, lightning dragon. He will also learn lightning stream. He would learn wind stream too, and wind stream cutter. He would learn and he will make his own move called Fox Lightning. So it would basically be Kurama head. It will be lightning in the shape of Kurama head. So yeah. So that's pretty litty. That's scooped up right there. So then Naruto would be straight. He would be killing. And then he would say you need to learn Earth Jutsu. So Naruto would learn Headhunter, Earth Bullet, Earth Wall, Multi-Earth Wall, Earth Dome, Multi-Earth Dome, Earth Dome Crusher, Hiding Like a Mole Technique, Earth Dragon, Multi-Earth Bullet, Earth Trap Jutsu. And for water, he will learn Water Trap Jutsu and Water Shockwave. And for fire, he will learn Fireball Jutsu and Great Fireball Jutsu. So my nigga Naruto, he will learn all of that. He will still have 6 months left. So Naruto, for the next 2 years, he will learn to be a Seal Master. My nigga Naruto would be a 8 out of 10. He's eating that up. Oh yeah, Naruto also gonna learn lightning clone, water clone. He gonna learn clone for every chakra nature. Fire clone, earth clone, water clone, wind clone. Yeah, he gonna learn all that. And Naruto, between sessions, he gonna learn little genjutsu, little basic C rank, low B rank genjutsu, and stuff like that, yeah. And then his granddad, not his granddad, but his grand uncle, I'm gonna call him Azuna Uzumaki. So his name gonna be Azuna. So Azuna gonna say, Naruto, you have 6 more months left. What do you want to learn? Then he says, I know during our training, I've mastered my Uzumaki chakra chains. And then he says, yeah. So do you think I can unlock the Rinnegan or the Sharingan? Then he says, I don't know. And then he says, put chakra into your eyes and see if you already unlocked it. He puts chakra to his eyes. Naruto has 2 more in each eye. And he says, what? You already had your Sharingan. And he would say, what? I never knew that. And he would say, it don't matter. Let's just work on it. For the next month of hard, rigorous training, Naruto has a 3 more in each eye. That's going to be lit, cuz. So Naruto has 5 months left to train. And then Naruto learned to master the flying Raijin because, again, it's father technique. And he learned to master the Rasengan and make the wind style Rasengan. because for the technique again. So yeah, for how much letter training? He says, what do I do? And then he said, I can't teach you anything else, Naruto. And then Naruto said, I know what I can do. And he said, what? He said, I can learn, I can be a sage. Then he says, Naruto, I don't know how to be a sage. The only people you can learn sage mode from is if you go to the snake sage's cave, or you go to the dragon sage's mountain, or you go to the toad sage Mount Miyaboku, which Jiraiya would never let you go. Then he said, no. I've been talking to Kurama, and he said if I can change up the place, he can teach me Fox Sage mode. Then he said, go ahead. And then he learns it. He masters Fox Sage mode in 5 months. Like, all Kurama has to do is Fox Chakra. And simple as that. There's nothing to it. Like, Kurama's already a master Fox Sage. So all he got to do is teach Naruto how to use the Sage energy. Kurama can just gather the energy for him. He just teach Naruto how to use it, and he taught him how to use it. So it's simple as that. And Shadow Clones help, so it's really easy. And Naruto says, we have 1 week left. What do you think I should do, Uncle? Well, Asuna, sir. And then Asuna would say, oh, well, Naruto, I don't really know what to tell you. And then he said, Kurama, what do you think I should do? And then Kurama said, if you really want to beat your brother and your sister, neither one of them learn sword techniques. So if you can learn the sword technique, you will be better than them. And you already learned chilling, so if you can have multiple things better than them, you can put them in the shame and in the dirt. And Naruto said, got a dirty grin on his face. He said, I can I? By the way, Naruto would be on his own team with his uncle. That's why him and his uncle training. Both his brother and his sister would be on the team with Yamato. While Kakashi would be training Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai. And then all 3 of the Signing level fighters met up. So Jiraiya said, beat that, son. Naruto would never be able to beat them. And he said, okay. What do they have that Naruto don't got? He said, well, his brother is, for starters, is a 5 out of 10 Cell Master, which Naruto hadn't even worked in Cells. His brother had mastered the Fire Chakra nature, the Fire and Water Chakra nature, which makes him better than Naruto again. And guess what else? He said, what else? He's a sage. He's mastered Sage mode. And he mastered my type of taijutsu using it. And he has 3 Tomoe Sharingan. He said, okay. Not better than Naruto. Then he said, go ahead, Tsunade. Well, for starters, she's already unlocked her 100 healing mark because she has perfect chakra control. She's a healer only second to me and my other pupil, Shizune. But when they heal 100 healing mark, she's better than Shizune. And she's a Genjutsu master learning on the Karanan. She's basically a Genjutsu master. And he said, that's it. And she said, nope. What else does she have? She mastered Earth Chakra nature. And, y'all are giving me pretty dry reason because Naruto has all of that. And then they would say, pa. Naruto could never. And he said, oh, okay. But he was taught by me, someone on your level. And then they said, that don't matter. And then he said, okay, let me tell you what I gave Naruto. He mastered Uzumaki Taijutsu style. He can open the first gate and the second gate, but the second gate will give him huge exhaustion after he used it. He mastered the first gate. Okay, do I go on? Okay, I will. He mastered the wind, lightning, and earth chakra natures, which neither one of them did. Guess what else he did? What else? He knows basic Genjutsu, C and B rank, and he knows basic healing all the way up until B rank. If you can rank your healing, yours and that girl's probably S rank. Well, yours triple S rank. If you say that girl on a little bit better than double S rank, Naruto can heal himself in many situations, at least B rank healing. Okay, what else he has? Oh yeah, he's an 8 out of 10 Cell Master Dryer, and he's a sage. He's a fox sage. Boom. What y'all got on that? Oh yeah, and have I forgot? He's matched with Uzumaki chains, and he has 2-3 Tomoe Sharingans. And then they jaw dropped the floor. They said, oh, yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Oh yeah, did I mention that he mastered Rasengan? Ninja said, so did his brother and his sister. And he mastered Flying Rising. Well, neither one of them did that. But that don't matter. His brother's on the verge of unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan. And his sister has the other Kekkei Genkai, Swift Release. And he says, and the only Kekkei Genkai these kids haven't unlocked is the Rinnegan. You better hope one of your students unlock the Rinnegan, preferably the girl, because she seems the weakest of all of them. And this Sonata says, say that again. He says, oh, I got my seals ready on site. You want to run these seals? Because my seals is ready. You're just mad because my student going to beat on all of your students. Then they say, how could he? He doesn't even have a summon. He would say, something. Naruto. So he said he don't have a summon, right? Did you know that Karama, if you're a Jinchuriki, you have exclusive rights to have demon summons, but you have to have a certain amount of the 9 tails, or you won't be enough demon. And they say, how much do you need to have? 50%. Naruto. Then they would say, that don't matter. Did you know the demon summons are actually the strongest summons? Are actually on par with the Toad, Snake, and other summons, yeah. Then they say, there's no way. Naruto has the King Wolfpack summon, 50 wolves, in all colors, shades. He has the King of the Eagle summon, the Harpy Eagle summon. Because when we were traveling and learning and stuff, yeah, we had the Harpy Eagle summon. Do you know what else he has? What? He has a fox summon, a 6-tailed fox summon, the 9-tailed sun. And then they would say, no. Then we would say, oh, did you know what else? What else? Naruto's stronger than both of them. Because I know Tsunade probably taught him the little slug summon. And Jiraiya probably taught the boy that told him. I know Kakashi probably gave him little dogs. But is they going to stand up to a King Wolfpack summon? Or King Bird, or the King Harpy Eagle summon? What they going to do about that, though? And then a 6-tailed fox, nearly as big as a tailed beast. Oh, they're not on Naruto level. They not on his level. And it's another, and Jiraiya say, well, we'll see in the tuning exams. How about that? And he say, sure. Even though Naruto's a perfect sage, like he has everything better than them. And then they say, shut up, they're prodigies. He's not. They say, oh yeah, Naruto is a prodigy. He actually a bigger prodigy than them. You just never had the audacity to teach him. I bet if even one of you teach him, he would still be better than your students because he will learn faster. And then they just looking like, no, Naruto cannot be better. And then he said, oh yeah, I forgot. Forgot what? That you two suck. He ran away. And then they said, Naruto will never defeat them. And they said, okay, Naruto just strong as Guinea. And then guess what happened, though? So Naruto was walking around the village. Everybody was talking about, they go to a demon. His brother and his sister were better than Naruto. Scoffed and said, they could never defeat me. Him and his brother and his sister walking heard this. And they said, what? You say you dope? Naruto said, shut up, dopes. You could have defeated me if you tried. His brother said, seal. Naruto said, nope. Restriction seal. And his brother said, how did you do that? His sister tried to attack him. He threw a flying Raja and Kunai. He said, nope. Both of you are so weak. Then he said, Rasengan. And then his sister said, chakra hands. Naruto said, what's that supposed to do? Defeat me? Then he said, you're weak. You're just too weak. S rank Jutsu. Ultimate Gus Jutsu. He blew them folks all the way through trees and everything. They better be glad they survived. Because of the 9 tails. And then they said, it don't matter. Let's use our 9-tailed cloaks against them. And then both of them had unlocked 2 tails. Naruto said, 2 tails? Don't make me laugh. He unlocked 5 tails. He said, what's up? Run them hands. Run them hands. You want to fight? Run them hands. They were scared by now because they know Naruto's nothing to play with. He was like, run them hands. Yeah, check that. What you want to do? Check them hands. Check them hands. And they was looking like, Naruto like, exactly. You're scared. You won't run them hands because I will make you run your pockets. I will take everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, cuz. And then they said, it don't matter. The tuning exam's tomorrow. You don't even have a team. Naruto said, I don't have to have a team. I'm filler getting in. I can take the exams by myself. And then Naruto said, what? And then they were like, no, you can't. And Naruto said, exactly. You all are weak compared to me. And then they said, no, it's not fair. Well, I meant, not his sister actually didn't master water. Well, earth. I meant she mastered lightning and wind because that's what you need to have swift release. Like, I don't know why people don't know that, but like, it's simple. The 2 fastest chakra natures make swift release. Simple. So yeah. So that's pretty yeah. So yeah. They is not on Naruto level at all. They is below him, bruh. Like, them 2 probably is high Chunin level. Naruto is high Jonin level. Them folks not on his level. They can't handle him. They can't handle my nigga Naruto. They not built like that. They not built. Naruto said, right before the Chunin exam, he said, Kurama, I know that you don't want to be bothered, but here. He opened the cage and made the place beautiful. Then Kurama said, what did you think? Yeah, I could break out at any moment. He says, break out. It don't matter. And then Naruto started crying. He says, thank you, man. You helped me so much. I went so far because of you, bro. Like, I'm a sage because of you. I've healed so fast. Had my chakra replenished because of you. Like, bro, you helped me. And then Kurama like, don't go soft on me. He was like, I'm just playing, bro. But thank you, man. Because, bro, like, I wouldn't even be here without you, bro. I'll still be weaker than those 2 brats. And he said, oh, yeah. Then he says, can I get KCM? And then he said, oh, you want to be a perfect Jinchuriki? Then he said, yeah, I know I can't get your full strength because I don't have the key. But I know who do have the key. Each one of those 3 has a key for us. Jiraiya has my brother's key. Tsunade has my sister's key. And my uncle has my key. So he says, when you and the line says get along, I'll open the key. And then he gave him KCM 1. And then he said, Uncle, look what Ninetales gave me. He said, I can get the better version if you give me the key. He got the key. Got KCM 2. And then Uncle said, you will not use this or Sage Mode in the tuning exams. Naruto said, okay, but I'm still using Sage Mode. And he ran off using KCM. He said, Naruto! And Naruto said, not my fault. Now Naruto walking around like a spider, using all his chakra chains to just hang out. He walking like a spider now. He like Spider-Man when he had like that metal suit. And he was like, wow, chakra chains make the world better. And then everybody like, a freak. He was like, oh, you mad because I have Kekkei Genkai and you don't? Or... So, yeah. And that's gonna be it until the tuning exams hit. I was just playing. But Naruto is, so Naruto, right before the tuning exams, Naruto, the Hokage is gonna say, you can't participate in tuning exams because you're not on the team. And then Naruto says, okay, so how do I become a tuning? He said you have to pass the exam. Naruto passed the exam with flying colors, becoming a Jonin off the bat. He walking around his Jonin vest like, yeah, I'm a Jonin now. Hey, I'm a Jonin now. Hey. And everybody looking at him like, this kid's not a Jonin. He's weak. while the Chunin exams are happening, Naruto going out to defeat Zabuza. Because they get that mission way later. So he going to help Team 7 defeat Zabuza. And then he helped them defeat Zabuza. He defeat all the Gatoguns. Then he picked up Zabuza's sword. After they buried Zabuza, he picked up his sword and said, I'm keeping it. Sasuke said, give it here. Naruto said, if you want to die, you can try to come and take it. And then Kakashi said, chill. He's a Jonin. Do you not see the vest? You're still a Miraginian. Even though you're probably on Chunin level, you're still a Miraginian. And then Sasuke said, and then Naruto just pretty much said, I'm gonna come back when the fights start happening in Chunin exams. It's gonna be a battle royale between Kiba and Naruto brother and Naruto's sister. So I'm not gonna do the force to death because nothing really happened except the usual. Sasuke got the courage mark. His brother and his sister just passed through. They passed his it's not really nothing happened. So when we get to the fights, is everything else happens same as canon except Naruto Naruto brother Menma. His name is still gonna be Menma. His sister Ketsuki versus Kiba. So they smash Kiba automatically and they throwing hands. Naruto's sister barely lose. She won. She almost lost. She barely won because of that 100 healings, bruh. She kept healing, kept replenishing. So she won. And that's pretty much it. When she going up against Neji, after Neji actually won that fight because he sealed off her whole chakra network. Without chakra, she can't heal. Without chakra, she don't got 100 healings mark. Without chakra, because she can't use genjutsu, so she was pretty much done. And she barely have any taijutsu. She just using super strong punches, so she lost. And then when Gar went on a rampage, Naruto said, not today. He chopped Gar's neck and gave Gar to his brother and sister. He said, tell him I saved him and go back to the Sand Village. Naruto went through the village blitzing all them people. And he was just cutting people's heads off. If they weren't from the Sand Village or the Leaf Village, he was cutting heads. He was just cutting people in the sand head. It's not sand, but sound. He was just cutting their heads off and everything. After he did all this, and the war was stopped and everything, so now that was in the village, so she just became the 5th Hokage. After Hiruzen died, Naruto said, and then using her power to Hokage, she got everybody to vote to banish Naruto because he was too strong. He said, Uncle, don't worry about me. I'm a strong ninja. Any other villager want me. Just please stay in the village. Because you still do have another niece and nephew here. I'd rather you be with 2 than be with me and only have 1. And then he said, okay, you're a thoughtful nephew. Then he said, I know, but straight. And then Naruto kept walking. Danzo man jumped out. Naruto cut all the head off with the executioner blade. And then he this time when Sasuke went to Orochimaru, Naruto followed him to Orochimaru headquarters. When he followed him into Orochimaru headquarters, something crazy happened. Orochimaru said, I see you. Do you want to join? And he says, not really. I really want to just come here, kill you, help Sasuke, and then just pretty much own everything. And then he said, but I'll join. And then Naruto, he just chilling, bro. He's just working on his little ceiling so he can become a 10 out of 10 cell master. He all perfect with his sword. He don't upgrade the Uzumaki Taijutsu. He learning better Genjutsu, better healing. He just doing little stuff. After Sasuke learned all this stuff from Orochimaru, he said, Sasuke, isn't it time for you to kill the bastard? And then you make your team. Sasuke said, yeah, bro, you trying to join? He was like, bro, of course. Like, nigga, I don't have no other family except for one nigga who loved me, bro. Like, ain't no other reason. And then Sasuke was like, alright, cool. So he went and got Karin, Sugetsu, and then it gonna go different in the fight with that nigga Jugo. Naruto gonna knock that nigga out. He gonna punch that nigga in his shit. Soon he try to fight, he just gonna bout, knock him out. It's over. One hit wonder. And then the fight between Killer Bee, Naruto said, I can't fight Sasuke. He's a fellow tail beast holder. He's a fellow Jinchuriki. And I'm his elder, so I can't fight. Well, I'm his over. Because, you know, like, the Nine Tails is the king of the tail beast. Well, the Ten Tails not no king. That nigga just weird. He just strong. That's it. The Nine Tails is the king of the tail beast. So that's what's going on. So Sasuke says, alright, bro, I feel where you coming from. I wouldn't fight no other person that had the Sharingan either, unless it's my brother. And then he like, alright, cool. After they had to fight and everything, they lost. They went their separate ways. They went to fight Itachi, so Sasuke can get the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto was like, hey. Sasuke got his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto was like, alright, bro, you just upgraded, I see you. Sasuke was like, this the only reason Team Heavy was formed. Everybody can go in their separate ways. When Karin was walking away, Naruto walked up to her and said, Karin, will you be my girlfriend? And then Karin said, yes, Naruto-kun. And then he gave her a necklace, and he said, we can live us a life of peace if we just move to the Uzumaki clan's old village. And then she said, we can happily live there. Naruto said, I'll become a mercenary to provide for our family. And then they got married 2 years later. So now that nigga 18, married with Karin. 3 years later, Naruto had a son. His son, 3 months old. He picked up his son. He said, boy, you look just like me. And you look just like a grandpa. And I know you probably gonna have my personality. Me and your grandma's personality. And then he was like, Dada, Mama. And Naruto said, you right, where's your mama and Dada? Naruto representing went around the whole world as the Sage Flash. Naruto was the best one of the best mercenaries in history. Karin wasn't no joke herself. When she did go on missions with Naruto, she had Uzumaki chains and them super sensory abilities. She could heal a little bit. She would call the chain princess. She never gets blood on her. She's so neat when she kill. And she killed with chains, so they call her the chain princess. Nah, Naruto gotta have a better name than that. Oh my god, but that's gonna be fire. Naruto name gonna be the Sage Executor. Boy, that sound fire, cause he got Executioner Blade. That nigga ain't gonna be the Sage Executor. It was crazy. That nigga Kisame name was the Tailless Tail Beast. That was his nickname. Cause this nigga had much chakra as a tail beast. So Naruto's name is gonna literally be the Sage Executor. Sasuke is gonna learn Dragon Sage. He gonna go back to the village. They gonna let him come back. He gonna be like, hey, bro, we might be going our separate ways, bro, but you know why I stay. And then that was that. Tsunade, not the cloud, but the stone village, see that the leaf is weak without their strongest Jinchuriki, which is Naruto, because he had 50%, while the other two only have 25%. So he wages war against the leaf for what Minato did to his family. with his son. And they need help. They need big help. Like, they need big help. Naruto don't hunt down every Akatsuki. So this is gonna be, it's gonna be called Naruto movie. It's gonna be called the movie because like this gonna be about 45 minutes to an hour series. It's not gonna be that long. So they're gonna need Naruto help, and they're gonna be searching for Naruto. Like they're gonna be searching for that nigga. They's not gonna want to die. Like they searching for Naruto. So Naruto pretty much he just chilling, bro. He's just chilling, you feel me? And then he just having a life with his son. By this time, this nigga Naruto is like 3. And he just learning how to walk and talk and stuff. Naruto having a happy time. He got a little farm. He be hunting for food and stuff. He got this little bank with him, you feel me? My nigga Naruto ain't living too bad of a life. He living a pretty good, happy life. And then ninjas, he senses people outside. And then Karin says, you sense it too, right? And he said, yeah, honey. And then he walks out and he sees 5 ninja. The ninja in front being Shikamaru. Naruto knowing this. The ninja next to him being Ino. The ninja in the back being Ino. The ninja beside her being Sakura. The ninja on the other side being Kiba. And the ninja right beside Shikamaru being Neji. So he goes straight to the back and says, who are you? He says, I think I know who you are. But why are you here? Because Shikamaru and Choji weren't even his friends. Because he never went to the academy for that long. So Shikamaru says, if you know who we are, why are you about to kill us? And he says, maybe I just like the smell of blood. And then they said, we need your help. Sage Executor Naruto Uzumaki. He says, huh? And we need your wife's help, the Chain Princess. He says, what, nigga? Who is you, cuz? I don't even know who that is. He says, Naruto, we know it's you. It literally says Sage, Seal Master, carries a giant executioner blade, and he says, alright, what y'all want? What the Leaf Village want me now? They want to bring me back just so they can kick me out again? Tsunade and Jiraiya actually want you to come back to the village. Naruto says, why? And then they say, because of the war. And then they say, the war don't got nothing to do with me. And then Shikamaru says, well, she just said, please come back to the Leaf so they can negotiate an offer. He says, alright, but my family coming with me because I ain't nothing. Because on the set, if anything happened to them, I'm destroying every village, no cap. On my mama, every village running their pockets. They running hands. And then they said, alright. And we not walking, so y'all can do whatever y'all gonna do. We'll catch y'all at the village eventually whenever you get there. And then the thing he got on is big enough for at least 10 people. The giant harpy eagle something. And they say, it's enough room for us. Then he says the harpy eagle's name. So the alpha dog, his name is Beast. And the alpha and the eagle something, his name is Blitzer. He said, Blitzer, can I get on? Blitzer says, I don't care. He said, I don't care. Cool. And then he said, come on then, bro. They fly back to the leaf. They see a huge eagle coming towards them with a crown on his head made out of feather. They say, oh, no, we're being attacked. And then they try to attack Naruto with some ranged attacks. Sasuke hop on his hawk, the king of the hawk summons. He didn't just get a regular hawk summon no more. And then he block all the hits, covering his hawk with chakra. And he said, what's wrong with y'all, nigga? That's my homie Naruto. Y'all do that again, y'all gonna die. And then they said, yes sir, Sasuke. And Naruto said, Sasuke. And they fist bumped, and then they flew back down. And he said, you can go now, Blitzer. And then Blitzer left. And then he was holding his son on his head. He was like, Dad, give me go up, Dad. And he said, alright. And he said, you come in, Kare? And then Kare and Naruto were jumping up. They came in through the window. And then Naruto had his son on his head. He said, what do y'all want? And then so now they said, be respectful. Naruto said, first of all, last time I checked, you needed my help. And I don't got to be respectful to nobody because I don't belong to no village. Third of all, I don't even like you. So what do you want? As you by nobody know that we need your help in this war. Why are you asking me now? I thought you didn't need me in the village. I thought you didn't want me in the village. Why you want me now? Because I got power. Because I'm the strongest mercenary alive. Preferably one of the strongest in history. That's pretty much why you want me, ain't it? You just want me because of my power. Then as soon as I get done, you going to kick me out. They say, no, you're going to have a lifetime offer with the... How much money you paying, bro? How much money you paying? And then she's talking about, you rather... You don't want to defend the village that your mommy or dad made for you? Oh, I don't even have a spark of the will of fire in my body no more. So you're going to have to come again when you talk to me. Because really, I don't have to be here. And then they say, I'm sorry. Okay. So we can have exclusive training for your son. I don't need that. I can train my son myself. Try again. We can give you 90 million Rio. Okay, I'm a millionaire. I have over 200 million Rio. Try again. I can give you a house here. Okay, I have a 2-story house with 5 bedrooms. Try again. Then they say, what do you want? He said, nothing. I don't really want to help you in the first place. I really just want to leave and go back home. And Naruto, he sees a sword at his son's neck. Cause he sat his son down and he said, Dad need to talk. Mommy will be next to you. He see a sword at his son and his wife's neck. He turned over, he said, what y'all doing? Then they say, we'll have to make you fight first then. Tsunade says. And then he say, y'all think y'all slick. He flashed right behind both of them and chop off both of their head with executioner blade. The 2 Anbu that was behind them. And they say, what? Oh, you thought I was going to come in here without extra precautions? Oh, yeah, I have flying Roger seals on my son's back and on my wife's back. Yeah, nigga, ain't none of that. What you talking about? And then he kissed his wife and said, son, we're gone. He ordered his wife and while his son playing on his head, pulling his hair. And he like, don't pull my hair so much, son. He said, okay, Dad, I want a piggy ride. He says, you already up there? And he says, jump high. He said, I'll try. And he said, boy, if you don't use your Ninja Hawk. And he said, okay, Dad. And then his son grabbed the blue seal out. And then she says, what your son doing? And he says, my son is a 1 out of 10 seal master. Of course, I'm going to pass it on. He has his own ninja animal. It's a hawk that he can fly on his back. Because the hawk is about as big as a door in a room. And then she says, oh. And then his son flying around on the hawk. He says, go Hawky. He called it Hawky. Go Hawkeye. His name Hawkeye, but his son called him Hawky. Because he don't know how to say Hawkeye altogether. He called him Hawky. Hawky, go! And then Hawky just flying around. And then Tsunade says, that's not a regular hawk, is it? Nope, I was just playing. It's a summon. This is summon. It's still a baby, though. It's going to get bigger, though. It's going to get bigger. It's still about as old as my son. And then he says, it's going to get bigger. So my nigga's son, so his son already good. So Tsunade is like, well, Naruto, what do you want to do? And he says, well, I'm not fighting. I'm not doing no missions or anything. So I guess we can go back home. So Naruto made it back home.
Don't play on my door.
So I ended my video, so this is going to pretty much be a continuation of it. I'm going to put them together, but I'm just telling you. So if you hear like a skip in the video, this why. So, as I was saying, Naruto is still in the, he just left the Leaf Hokage office, and he walking home. Some ninjas jump in front of him and say, we can't allow you to leave. Naruto said, I'm not a part of this village, so I can go wherever I want. And then they say, Lord Danzo want to talk to you. Naruto said, I don't want to talk to Danzo. And then both of their head get cut off instantly by Naruto. And he said, that's why Danzo dead, because Sasuke killing that nigga right now. And literally, Sasuke is still having his battle with Danzo, but Naruto say Sasuke gonna be alright, and he leave. He leave, and he just walking. And then Kakashi, Asuma, Kurenai, and Mike got jump in front of Naruto. They say we can't allow you to leave. He said, "Bro, I'm way past your level. Like you are high Jonin level. Like you are high, like you are special Jonin. You're not on my level." And then Kakashi dashed, and he reached for Naruto's head. Naruto ducked down, and he grabbed Naruto's son and say, "See you later. Make the right decision." And he disappeared with Naruto's son. Naruto say, "Oh, y'all did it now. Took my son, my pride and joy. All of you are gonna die." Right now, he says, "Can you handle them?" And then Karin says, "Most likely." And then Guy says, "She doesn't even realize she can fight. You know who the chain princess is, right?" And they say, "Yeah, of course." He says, "Well, no, you don't, because you're looking at her." And then they say, "What's your S-rank ninja? Get ready." And Karin, she body flickered behind all of them and just wrapped them up with chakra chains and says, "You're going to be staying here." And then Kurenai, she tried to take control over Karin, and Karin activate her Ananta's chakra and says, "Nope, that's not working. And all I have to do is focus chakra toward my eyes for as long as I can. I will never be in the Genjutsu by you." And then Asuma says, "When chakra blades, oh no. No type of chakra weapon can break through Uzumaki adamantine chains." Naruto chasing down Kakashi. He plants Kakashi facing the ground and glares his Sharingan. "Where's my son?" "Oh, he's with his auntie and uncle." He says, "Why?" And then he punched Kakashi in the face, making a crater. And then Kakashi starts smiling and say, "Make the right choice, Naruto." Naruto's trying to sense for the chakra. He sensed both of their chakra. He dipped at them. And then he say, "Where's my son?" They say, "Right here." He's inside an earth dome, rolling around in it. And then he say, "Oh, that's how we gonna play. That's how we gonna play?" And they said, "What you mean? We're just doing what we doing." He says, "Give me my son now and I won't hurt you." They say, "Hurt us, please." Lightning shockwave. He touched both of them on their back and both of them collapsed. In turn, and then he used his false lightning to carefully cut the earth and get his son. Then he say back to Karin. He grabbed Karin and said, "We have to leave." He body flicker. Well, he let you flying rising and zip back to their house. Then he says, "I'm gonna put up my strongest barrier seal. I'm gonna put up my strongest barrier seal." It's like a barrier that only you can come through if he gave you a key. So basically, when he wanted his flying rising marks, and the only person in the world who got a flying rising mark beside his son and his wife is Sasuke. But don't nobody else in the village know that. So Naruto, he says, "Don't leave out. I'm gonna make up more." And he put about 10 on down. And then they coming. He sends a hawk to Sasuke with the seal on it so it can go in and out. And then when the hawk go to Sasuke, he says, "Can you bring my flying rising mark back, please?" Sasuke says, "Alright." He bring his flying rising mark back. And he take the flying rising mark off the hawk. And he make it big, like tall, so the hawk can fly around. Because it still is his messenger hawk. And then Sasuke brings him this thing, and he just sit right there. Shikamaru and all the rest of them, show Tsunade where Naruto lived. And they say, Naruto, you have to help me. You have to help the leaf. And Naruto says, never. Y'all tried to endanger my child. I'll never do that. So pretty much Naruto. Oh yeah. By the way, Naruto hunted down all the Akatsuki. Even a black and white Zetsu, he finally got to them. He sealed them away. And then he threw the seal into a volcano, and it's heat resistant. Very, very heat resistant. Like, it would never break because the heat wouldn't even get to it. So he put multi-layered, like, so just in case. Yeah. So he chilling. And he just say, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. You two stay here. Only thing that's gonna be able to break this is one of the strongest jutsus ever. Either wood style or adamantine items, weapons. So the third Hokage, but he's dead, so he can't really do no adamantine thing with that. So we straight. Unless somebody got an adamantine weapon or wood style, which Yamato do have wood style, but outside barrier is strong. Is very strong in wood style. The 10th, the first barrier, second barrier, and third barrier all strong against wood style. So he won't even be able to get to us for long. And I'll only be gone for 20 minutes because I have a flying Raijin mark at the store I usually go to. So he flying Raijin to it. And then he got all the groceries paid for and he flying Raijin back. And he see all the Leaf Ninja outside just trying to break down the seal. They already got through half of the seals. Did you say, yes, I'm glad I came back. And then he say, go through the exit route. She said, okay, Naruto. It's like under their house in their it's like in their basement underground. So it's like a panic room, but it's not a panic room, it's a doorway all the way to the sand village. It's like a cart and it'll roll and it has food in different spots that you can stop, and then another cart so they can have enough food for the way. And he say, you two go ahead and go. I have a flying Raijin mark on every cart just for a situation like this. I need to seal up this, and then when it open, I'm gonna have explosive tags everywhere. And then she say, okay. So they go ahead and go. By the time he get done, they already at third cart. And then he says, first cart, second cart, third cart, and he pop up right behind them, and he come in, and he say, I don't like them doing this to you. You're under too much stress. We have another baby on the way. They can't be doing this. Because Karen, she 2 months pregnant. And he said, they can't be doing this, bro. We have a child coming. They can't do this. You can't be under this pressure. I'm going to leave you at Guard's house. And then I'm going to come. And then I'm going to put more seals. And then she said, okay, I'm going to put closer seals everywhere so the whole thing can collapse. And then she said, okay. By the time they get to the last one, Naruto body flicker to the, not body flicker, but flying Raijin mark to the 10th and last one. And he go back to the third one. And he placed explosive tags and seals everywhere. Soon as he get to the 7th one, he shoot a fire stream all the way down. He shoot a fire bomb all the way down. Not a fire bomb, but a wind bomb. It's gonna cut it. And then he shot it all the way down to the 3rd one. And then it cut the first tag and they was blowing up. So he ran to the 8th. He put it to the 7th. Because the 7th was right outside of the sand. The 8th was inside the sand. And then all the dirt was in there. It was clogged. And he said, Guard, man, I need a place to go, bro. The leaf is on me, trying to get me to help them with the village hitting the stone, man. He said, you can just become a ninja of my village. Then they won't be able to make you go anymore. But then what if they destroy their alliance with you? Naruto, the only reason why I ever kept the alliance was because of you. So there's really no reason for me to even have an alliance with him anymore. Then he said, oh, word? Word. And then Naruto say, alright, bro. I'm gonna leave Karen here. I'm gonna go and negotiate with the Leaf. So Naruto, he placed a flying Raja mark on the Hokage Tower. He flying Raja all the way back. He says, Tsunade, we need to talk. And Anbu was all around Naruto. He says, leave. And he placed references. He says, Tsunade, what do you want from me, honestly? And she's just looking at Naruto up and down. And then Naruto like, what's up? Why are you looking at me like this? And then she like, I really want you, Naruto. And Naruto like, what? Nigga, back up. I am married. Chill. Back off. What are you saying? What are you doing? And then she say, Kari doesn't have to know. And then he like, no, I'm sorry. Aren't you and Jiraiya married now? Then she say, I never really loved him. I love you, Naruto. And he say, hold up, wait a minute, you didn't even like me. You wouldn't even tolerate me. Like, no, I'm not believing that. Try again. And then she say, okay, I really want you to help us in this war. Why should I help you in this war? All you gotta do is use my name and say that I'm helping you. That'll scare them off. I remember they tried, I had to assassinate like 5,000 shinobi from their village. Just say I'm here. And they're not gonna fight no more. Just use my name. Don't. This one time, if you ever use my name again, I might have to come and throw hands. But you use my name this time and just leave me alone. She said it's not that simple. Naruto said, nigga, what? Nigga, back up, bro. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, lady. She says, I want you, Naruto. I want you to be my husband. Naruto like, whoa. You got a little too much dip on your chip. I'm married. I have a kid on the way, and I already have a kid by her. Chill. Hold on. Nigga, this is my pride and enjoy my family. Back up there, big boy. She told me, like, you already know you want me. And then she's shaking her boobs. She like, do you think this is going to work? Do you really think this is going to work? I love my wife and how she looks. No other woman. I don't even have my eyes for another woman. And then she says, well, will you help us in the war? No, because you tried to seduce me, first of all. Second of all, you tried to seduce me and to help you in the war. And third of all, no. How you like them nuts? And then he dipped back. Bro, it's going to be crazy. He see Leaf Ninja holding Karin and his son. And then Karin says, help Naruto. Naruto says, bro, what y'all doing? Chill. And they say, we're going to kill your wife and your son if you don't help us. Naruto like, do you think I'm going to help you when you threatening my family? And he like, yeah. And if you kill my family, I'm not going to help you. So either way, I'm not helping you. Go ahead. I'm not going to help you. So what's going to change the difference? And then Karin like, well, that is true. That is pretty smart. And then they like, all right. Do it again, and the unborn baby gets it. Naruto like, what unborn baby? Your unborn baby. Naruto said, I don't have one, nigga. And then they're like, oh, our intel must have been bad. And then Naruto like, I only have one child. And that is Saruto Uzumaki. And then they say, no, we're pretty sure she has another baby on the way. Then Naruto said, oh, well, that's crazy. And they said, why is this crazy? Because all y'all dead. And all they head came off. And he picked up his son and Karin. He said, we have to go. We might have to join Gaara's village. And he said, are you sure? It's for you and my son's safety. And then he goes to Gaara. He says, Gaara, I'll become an humble captain for your village. My wife should become a Jonin. And I want you to invite my son to be a villager / ninja when he grow up. And then Gaara's like, hey, bro, alright. The Leaf then in their alliance with the Sand, and then Naruto destroyed the Leaf. But all the people we cared about came, like the ramen guy and Sasuke And that was it. He killed everybody else. I was just playing. He destroyed a whole bunch of the elite forces, so they couldn't even attack the sand no more. And then Sasuke came and joined them. So did Sakura. Because Sasuke couldn't or whatever. And that happened, so yeah. And then... so that's pretty much it. Nothing else really happened. Sasuke and Sakura had a daughter who will be friends with Naruto. And Karin's son. And they had another baby on the way. A boy who can be friends with Naruto and Hinata's. Naruto and Karin's son. So that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the movie. And there you go.